Hello my fellow Retromaniacs and welcome to Let's Play ESPN Golf for CDO, 3DO. So like ESPN Baseball, this is a non-game, but instead it's like a interactive multimedia application, like you know, those many CDI games or CDI multimedia titles were, or like many of the CD-ROMs in the 90s, like Microsoft Cinemania or Microsoft Dinosaurs. So yeah, and this actually is called ESPN Golf Lower Your Score with Tom Kite, and there are four discs, so lots of video content. Obviously I'm not gonna watch them all, I'm just gonna check it out and probably move forward, because I don't need to learn golf. They're using the same music as ESPN Baseball. I wonder if there were like more of these titles, and whether they actually released on PC or CDI as well. Probably, I don't know. Or whether they're exclusive for 3DO. Probably. Move on. Some selections described on screen. Exit. Rewind. Replay.
The play button is used to choose the highlighted item from a menu screen or to play the
Thank you.
item. The function of this button is always described on the screen whenever it is used. Press this button to stop the selected item. Press this button again to resume playing the selection. The exit button is used to stop a playing asset or to leave a menu screen.
I'm trying to exit.
The function of this button is always the exit button. Use the arrow keys to move. Press this button to stop.
Okay, finally. Meet Tom Kite. Should I know him? Never heard. I only know Tiger Woods and Jack Nicklaus.
Hello, I'm Tom Kite. Welcome to Lower Your Score. Golf has been an important part of my life. Over the years, I've seen golf swings of every
Golf. What kind of accent is that?
Players of all skill levels. Through my experience, I've come to realize that there are numerous effective ways to swing the golf club that produce
Golf.
low scores.
Is that Canadian
Observe that the best
accent?
players in the world have developed their own individual styles of striking the ball.
Nice glasses.
Those swings are personalized.
4 eyes.
Certain fundamentals that you must adhere to and master before developing your own successful swing. That's
Poindexter.
Lower your score. I'll show you proven methods that have worked for me and other leading tour players. If you practice the fundamentals demonstrated in this program, I can assure you that you can develop your own trustworthy, repeatable swing that will help you score better on the golf course than you have ever done before.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Scoring, after all, is what golf is all about.
Golf.
Striving to refine your swing technique and shot-making capabilities are worthy pursuits, but only if the ultimate results are an improvement in your scoring ability. Lower Your Score offers numerous practice routines that I personally use. These methods make practice more fun, like playing golf.
Golf.
Develop your swing skills at the same time. Together with noted sports psychologist Dr. Bob Rotella, who has helped me immensely, We will give you tips on it.
I wonder if this dude is still alive.
The mental side is often neglected because it is so difficult to teach. Doc has helped many professional golfers to understand and develop a sound mental approach.
Golfers.
His advice will quite likely improve your game before you leave your living room. Lower Your Score's multimedia approach to golf instruction offers you a technologically advanced method of learning. You direct the process. You choose the topics that you want to cover.
Yeah, 4 CDs of
at your own pace. I hope Lower Your Score will help you do just that.
4 CDs of golf
Ever done before.
will make you crazy.
I'd like to
Make
thank the membership and
you stop playing golf forever.
at Las Colinas, Texas, for allowing us
Texas.
access to their facilities for this production.
Okay, it must be Texas accent. But yeah, actually, I like kind of golf myself. You know, I've never played golf because you know, it's an expensive sport and you need to have like a license and obligation and whatnot, and you have to buy time and you have to have a team and at least some group. I don't know anyone who plays golf, so it's highly unlikely that I will ever play golf in real life. I like mini golf though, because it's almost free and you don't need to practice it. But yeah, and frisbee golf, that's also a very inexpensive sport. But golf, it's quite elitist. The music is quite good here. Yeah, groovy. But yeah, probably not gonna watch any of these because the only thing I know about golf is what I have played some video games on my channel, and I usually try to watch golf when it's shown on TV, but the only time it's shown free to air is during Olympics. So yeah, last time when there was Paris Olympics, I watched at least a few hours of golf because it's kind of relaxing sport. You know, it's always it's not fast paced. It's so slow, and you know, you don't get sweaty by playing golf. So it's a good game for my kind of people who are not into sports and very athletic. So that's why I would, if I was rich, if I was a millionaire, I would definitely want to start playing golf, because it's a nice way to spend your time. You get to be outside, you get a lot of sunshine, you can enjoy the weather, and you can just play the game with your own speed, so own pace. So it would be nice to play the game if you had friends who play golf. But yeah, it's probably not gonna happen, unfortunately. So let's meet Bob Rotella.
Hello, I'm Bob Rotella. Golf is meant to be an enjoyable
He says golf, not golf.
Many golfers, including numerous top-level touring pros, whose self-imposed pressure to succeed not only distracts from their enjoyment, but limits their performance as well. It is not possible to achieve perfection at golf. You can, however, take the game seriously, practice zealously and play regularly, and still maintain a healthy, fun-loving perspective. One of the main points I stress to Tom and other playing professionals is, above all, have fun playing. To make it enjoyable, you need to be easy on yourself, focus on the good things, and be creative. In Lower Your Score, you will learn these principles and others so that you can better cope with the pressures of golf. You no longer need to succumb to the stressful competitive situations that you encounter on the course. I'm going to show you how to get into the zone which is just a word for improved concentration. I will help you develop visualization techniques, a consistent pre-shot routine, and other methods to help you effectively control your mind. If you incorporate the methods that I offer you and lower your score, they will have a major impact not only on your golfing success, but more importantly, on your lifelong enjoyment of the game.
Wise words by the dog. Yeah, this probably, I don't know if this was actually released on like a collection of VHS tapes, and that would probably be the preferable way to watch these videos instead of a crusty pixelated 3D video and low quality audio. So yeah, if I would try to learn golf by watching instruction videos, I would probably get like some kind of a DVD probably nowadays, so you can get free tutorials from YouTube. So yeah, well, let's watch a couple of things. So I think more stuff is on those other CDs. There are 4 CDs. Let's say sand shots. Oh, there are much more content here. Texas wedge, pitch shots, all kind of advanced things here.
Whether the high handicap players realize it or not, or whether they want to admit it, the sand shot is one of the easiest shots in the game. You don't even have to hit the ball. You're just going to clip the sand out from under the ball, and it leaves a large margin for error. But there are some important parts. The one thing that you have to realize when hitting the shot is that you want the bounce of the club to actually hit the sand first. You don't want the leading edge to dig into the sand, because that produces fat shots or possibly even some blades. You want the bounce to hit the sand first. It's the way the club is designed. As you can see, the back of the club is significantly lower than the leading edge. When you go in there, that bounce hits the sand and it doesn't allow the club to dig. Now, to ensure that the bounce hits the sand first and not the leading edge, you can even open up the club face a little bit more. And that gets the leading edge a little bit higher and gets the bounce even lower to absolutely guarantee that the bounce hits the sand first.
Okay.
Now, when you go into a bunker, you need to learn to play the shots the way Harvey Penick taught me in Austin. He said you just set up like you were going to hit a plain shot. Your club face square, your body square, right toward the target, just like you were going to hit a normal wedge. And then to ensure that the bounce hits the sand first, you open up the club face. But as you can see in doing that, now the club face is pointed way right at target. We don't want to hit a shot over there. So what we'll do is we'll move around the ball, dancing around the ball until the club face points toward the target.
Playing noises.
Notice I didn't say open up your stance. I'm not advocating just pulling your left foot back. That doesn't really change your alignment. I want you to literally move around the ball until the club face points toward the target. Your body is pointed left, your feet are pointed left, your shoulders are pointed left. And then I want you to swing the club back along your body line. This produces the out-to-in stroke that we want in a bunker shot. I don't want you just pulling your left foot back and then feeling like you have to pick it up to the outside and cut across it. We're going to open up our stance. We're going to swing the club right along our body line. And all we're going to do is in our minds, we're just going to picture, we're going to take a nice little cut of sand. Just clip the sand out from under the ball. We don't want the club to get stuck in the sand very much. We just want a nice little clip of sand right out from under the ball. And that'll produce some very nice, high, soft bunker shots.
Nice. Yeah, golf is so relaxing that even watching golf instruction videos is relaxing.
It really is an easy shot.
Yeah, I could easily watch this, all those videos, all these videos, because this is so relaxing.
You has played a modern golf course and haven't found yourself in one of these newfangled pop bunkers that seem to keep popping up all over the golf courses. These are difficult shots. You've got to get the ball in the air. There's no question about it. You play it basically like a normal bunker shot. The only difference is that you've got to make...
It's interesting that they start from like sand shots and stroke saving shots and not the very basics. Because this is CD1, so you would expect them to start with the basics. Let's see what kind of accent these guys have. Is there anything that has word golf? There's golf, miniature golf shot.
No matter how well you play, no matter how well you strike the ball, you're going to miss some greens. And the thing you have to do is be able to get the ball up and down. You have to play some really nice chip shots. Now here's a situation where you're not going to be able to play anything like a putting shot. You're too far off the green. You can't really take a putter and run it up. You have to go ahead and try to land the ball on the green. You were far enough off the green, the grass is thick enough, and in this instance I'm into the green, so playing a putting shot from off the green is not the choice. But what we're going to do is we're going to play a putting shot with a 7-iron or a 6-iron or whatever club allows you to fly the ball on the green. This is a very similar shot to just using your normal putting stroke. I'm going to take my putting grip. I'm not going to use my grip that I normally use. I'm not going to use the interlocking grip. I'm going to take my putting grip, the reverse overlap, and just use it just almost like a putting stroke. Now if you can just visualize this in your mind as a putting stroke with a 7-iron or with an 8-iron or whatever club you choose, in this case a 7-iron, and all this does is the loft of the club, the loft that we have with the 7-iron, allows that ball to get in the air and it allows it to carry over the fringe. But the main point that we want to do is to get the ball rolling as quickly as possible. We're going to land the ball just barely on the edge of the green. The 7-iron loft is going to get the ball on the green, and then we're going to run it up there, and it's going to run as much like a putt as possible.
Interesting.
It's not a really difficult shot. Just visualize it as a normal putting stroke. The ball's going to be played about off your left instep as it would with a putt.
You have
I'm slightly open. My stance is slightly
those spikes shoes. I didn't know that golfers use spike shoes.
Which allows the ball to stay in the air for just a little bit, and then in my mind I'm visualizing that this ball is rolling like a putt. Now when you get to a situation where you've got a little bit longer shot, in this case we've got a pin that's way too far back for me to be able to use this putting stroke. With the putting stroke, you really don't have a whole lot of speed elements in there. You're not getting yourself in a situation where you can produce speed because you're trying to get the ball to go just a short distance. But now I've got a chip shot where if I took my normal putting stance and my putting grip, I wouldn't be able to hit the ball far enough to get it all the way back there. So I'm going for a much more conventional chipping shot. I'm going to use my grip that I'd use when I'm playing a full shot, in this case the interlocking grip. I'm going to stand a little bit further away from it. This is more like a miniature golf swing. The body is going to come into play a little bit more. I'm going to be using my legs. You can see how my knees are moving on this shot because they're supporting the swing, the speed of the swing that I'm going to be having. It's going to be a little bit more of a descending blow, and you hit a nice shot up in front of the green, but you find yourself with a 60 or 70 foot chip
What a
shot.
good shot.
When you can get these chip shots like this close enough to get it up and down, you're on your way to scoring very well.
Thanks. What was your name? Tom Kite. Yeah, I have to check him out if he's still alive. But yeah, okay, well, I don't know. I like these multimedia encyclopedias, if you will. They are like a product of their time. But you know, I miss the era of companies making like these kind of CD-ROMs. Much more informative and more honest than today YouTube videos that are like just made for you know, for clickbaits and so forth. But anyway, thanks for watching. Bye bye.